Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. The Horned Frogs will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gamecocks offense will be first on the attack. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, dude. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching him as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get him in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it
breaks into the open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. With the catch, it's Savage.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So TCU's offense has the ball for the first time. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
To the air, it's Hoover. It's gone. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's complete to the left. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's paid. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Best defensive end.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's James. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are.
There he goes.
TCU runs the most user-like play I've ever seen in my fucking life on 4th down. A fucking tight end screen. Fuck am I playing out here, bro?
There, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Torn labrum on my best defensive guy? Get the fuck. That's so nasty.
Down the middle. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Savage. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. On the run, it's Savage. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Thomas looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Savage. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. But we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go.
That was the longest developing stretch route I've ever fucking seen. Hand the ball off and hit the fucking hole, point blank.
Make it. I mean, it invites disaster, but it's 4th and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
Well, if I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't. So go for it every single time. I love it.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground.
What happened in them fucking fixing the blocking logic on this goddamn game, bro?
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Thomas back to pass.
Why did we stop, bro?
Take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the 1.
Give me that. There we go.
What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. A 1st down run in the red zone. He'll be pushed out.
That motherfucker was chasing the shit out of me, wasn't he? Hot dog.
At least for now. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead,
no way.
Out there on 4th down.
No way,
and the
bro.
4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. And the Horned Frogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room.
Here we go, safety. We'll take it.
Go backwards there, he did, and they swarmed him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field. Put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive from the 42. Makes the grab. It's King.
Almost threw it back to 24, but that would have been the stupidest shit ever. Now 80's hurt. No, he's not.
Beautifully here. And the Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Jackson. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And this set of downs gets started from the 33. 1st and 10. Thomas looking to fire. Throwing right.
Way to fucking deliver, bro. This is an absolute dog at QB.
Only the receiver could get it. And it looks
That's good on Sundays, boss.
Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
That's stupid to even look at that. It's fucking dot.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Way to get it out.
Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Keeps it on the draw. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job.
No way.
Continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
TCU. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He tosses one high.
What did my fucking safety just do, bro?
Big time. Along the side.
What the fuck did my safety just do? Bro, what are you doing? Like, bro, there's nobody there for you to open your hips up the other way. What is this? What is the logic behind that? That's stupid as fuck.
Excellent throw, too.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
And he was able to run through.
They kick a field goal with 16 seconds or no?
The offense
They ain't that stupid, right?
Final timeout of the half. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Hoover.
Bruh.
He's got an open man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have.
Don't let them fucking score. They get the ball right back at halftime. That's what starts some bullshit.
Wants to pass. Fires into the end zone.
Of course.
Touchdown, TCU. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Of course.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score.
Game is
and
fucking
this offense
stupid as
delivers
shit,
right
bro.
before the half. Everything's starting to pick
I don't know
up.
what the
Now build some
fuck
momentum,
type of
cut
logic
to a
that
two-score
is,
game.
bro.
Gotta
I don't know
build this
how
momentum
that
in the
takes
second
place.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for room at the 40. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a
Please get me off this fucking football field, bro.
25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Using his legs,
How the
it's
fuck
Payne.
he get
At the 45 on his way.
mashed up like that?
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing.
Oh, he's got
Come
some
on,
space.
bro. You tell me nobody's gonna catch this fucking big sloppy
He
motherfucker,
was
bro?
working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Horned Frogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now.
Come on.
Trying to barge in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's run out of bounds, but gets the ball across the 50 to the 49. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They'll run it to the right. Shows him the stiff arm. Got enough for the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Thomas back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
No way. He's down, right?
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better
Show me the
job
replay.
with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
He's down.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here.
He's
Thinks the
clearly
call is gonna
down.
End up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor.
Not my tight end, bro.
And the extra points.
What the fuck is going on, dude?
Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Foot contusion.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the
Motherfuckers
RPO.
are starting to fire off now, ain't they?
Room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space, it's Payne. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
2nd and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to
That's
run.
inches.
No push.
What they do here? Oh, wow.
On those 2nd down and short situations.
Y'all go for it on 4th and fucking 1 on a fucking tight end screen earlier, though, don't you?
Challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15.
I don't even know where he came from, to be honest with you.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his man. It's Jennings. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Smith just dismissing tackles. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Thomas looking to fire. Fakes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jackson. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. Is 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Sampson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try.
That's going to get turned back.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Literally crossed the plane up.
Drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes 1 play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back to throw, it's Hoover. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Yes.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Finds his tight end. And he's got enough for the 1st
My
down.
fault, because the dude was nowhere near that guy. The first thing he fucking does is fucking flee out to the damn flat.
But just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is
Same
one of the
thing with
best in the
here.
nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And the quick shuffle pass.
I saw Mark Woods get hurt. The moment I look at him, his bar goes red. Now he got fucking back spasms out here, bro. Every time I play a CPU, all my players just get hurt, dog. Ah, dang.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top.
Bro, that's...
Good quickness to grab it.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
They make the stop, but the sweet rolling
Shit don't make no fucking
give them a
sense.
1st down.
Didn't even give me an animation for a
I'll
fucking
tell you,
pick.
You cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this
Of
guy's in the
course.
game, it's...
It's a seam wide.
Throw the ball right to me for a pick. The very next play, look what happens.
Take it in for 6 more points.
The fucking tutty.
This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
They learn how to pick fucking shit like this, huh?
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football. trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Gonna let it fly. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field.
What are we doing out here, man?
We know you're throwing the football.
Making my quarterback look bad doing stupid like that, Savage.
This one's
Come
almost
on.
over.
Thomas back to pass. Makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the gun. They're working that left side. That
Injury. Oh, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
And the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. From the gun, the running back has it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down there.
Yeah, I mean, try to show.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. Started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the
Okay,
tape,
what are we doing?
Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield.
What we got going on over here, bro?
Getting the incomplete. Just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wide open downfield.
Okay.
Nothing but green grass down the middle.
Okay.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looking for the two-point try.
Green 25.
He's double over there.
To throw, it's Hoover. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Savage. And he is
Whoa, come on now.
Another big gain. This aerial attack has had
That's a late fucking hit.
moving the ball with chunk plays.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Got his man downfield. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget
run the
it,
ball here,
move
huh?
on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create
This
positive
quarterback just takes
that
off
carries
fucking
over.
running.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see what sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Got his man. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hoover. Fires to the big fella. Bust and runs through another one. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Tight end has fucking shredded me,
Timeout is
bro.
called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Dude has 8 catches for 178. Like, who the fuck does he think he is?
After this, it'll be a wrap. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Completes it in the middle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having to chalk glass, and it seemed like